Hi everyone, today I'm going to upgrade my potato PC because my old motherboard died and I bought a new motherboard with a generic Dell motherboard. So for the CPU, I'm going to replace my Pentium dual core E5200 clock at 2.5 GHz with 2 MB L2 cache. Yeah, so this was released back in 2008 and I'm going to replace it with this CPU that came with the motherboard that I bought, which is a Core2Duo E7400 clock at 2.8 GHz with 3 MB L2 cache, also released back in 2008. So for the RAM stick, I will replace this Kingston 1 GB 667 MHz RAM. It was only one stick before, and I'm going to upgrade it with two sticks. And I'm going to upgrade it with this one. It's a Corsair XMS2, also DDR2 memory due to the motherboard. And yeah, this is 2 GB per stick, 2 GB per stick, and then clock at 800 megahertz. So I already have the other one installed there on the board. And for the GPU, I'm going to replace my Palit GeForce 8400 GS. This has 500 megabytes memory, also DDR2. Yeah, it's pretty old graphics card. And I'm going to replace it with my spare Galaxy GT 730 that I'm not using, so might as well put it in this potato PC. So this is GT 730 with the DDR5 version, just 1 GB of memory. So it will be significantly faster than my 8400 GS. So I hope you can play some games after the upgrade. For the hard drive, I'm going to use the old one, which is 80 GB HDD. So let's put a little thermal face. I'm using a Deepco Z5 thermal face. Just a pea-size amount would be okay. And I'm going to put the CPU cooler that came with the motherboard. This looks like the one for the OEM Dell Bostro motherboards. So we're going to see later when we open up this PC to see the exact brand of the motherboard. There you go. I did my best on the cable management part, but this will be a close case anyway. And my floppy disk drive is still there, but I disconnected it because I have no use to it anyway. So let's boot this up. Yeah. Okay, as you can see, the motherboard that I bought is a Bostro 220 series. Yeah, so one of the OEM versions of Bostro. So it's a E7400 at 2.8 gigahertz and through 3 MB L2 cache with a dual channel 4 GB RAM. So let's boot this up with Windows. And for the first game, I tried The Witcher 2 Assassin of Kings at 1080p on the low spec uh, settings, and as you can see there's a lot of stuttering but still playable overall. So the average is 31 FPS with a minimum of 9 FPS. Quite a stutter on a few times. The next one is Fallout 3 with 1080p. This one is high settings and the PC managed it well with average of 56 FPS and a minimum with only 31 FPS. So it depends on what's happening on the screen, but most of the time it goes around 50 to 60 FPS. So yeah, it's very much playable. Uh, as you also can see, the CPU is like the bottleneck in the system because sometimes it reaches 100% in certain scenarios in the game. And the next one will be Castlevania Lord of Shadows. This is a beautiful game that runs on low spec PCs. So I ran it at 1366 x 768 resolution, max settings, and it averaged around 75 FPS, with a minimum of 49 FPS, which is very rare in the game. So the game run really smooth. So for Dota 2, I ran it with a 1366 x 768 resolution with the lowest settings. So it averaged around 51 FPS, but during clashes, it reaches around 28 FPS in the minimum. So yeah, depends on what's happening on the screen too. And as you can see, the CPU is also the bottleneck in the system for this game. As you can see, it's around 80% right now. So there you go, and thank you for watching. Here are the temperatures when I ran all the games.